2011, we are now faced with a conflict between Russia and Ukraine, where the effects have spread around the world, from the economic, food supplies, geopolitical, humanity, and also inflation. According to CNBC International, the current global impact is market tensions, the downturn of economic global, and rising food prices. Currently, Russian demands against Ukraine for two things. Firstly, Ukraine to stop attacking Crimea, Luhansk, and Donetsk. Secondly, is Ukraine don't join to NATO. So, if Russia attack Ukraine, it's called colonial or occupation. It's not an invasion, but it's special military operation. The Ukrainian provinces of Crimea, Luhansk, and Donetsk are dominantly Russian-speaking and solar territories that are deemed rebelled by Ukraine and will be genocided due to the encroachment on Ukrainian sovereignty. Ukraine also prefers joining NATO, a Western military alliance that is considered a threat to the existence of Russian sovereignty because NATO has violated the agreement. Now the increased members, and when Ukraine don't choose to join NATO, the Russians will certainly not attack Ukraine. So here I very agree with Russia to have a special military operation or demilitarization to keep the country's sovereignty under control and protect civilians from the genocidal the current economic regime has planned. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thousands of historians and scholars across the globe have condemned the Russian government by a cynical abuse of the term of genocide and the memory of the World War II and also the Holocaust. So the Kremlin's disinformations, according to Liz Allen, such as Russia says, for 8 years they have been protecting life and health of civilians in Ukraine. But the truth is, by February 24 in 2022, Russian 8 years aggression in Ukraine had resulted in 14,000 dead and more than 1.4 million internally displaced. So, Kremlin caused a global food, oil, and humanity crisis. And instead of spreading disinformation and lies, Russia should allow Ukraine to ship its grain.
Interruption, sir.
No. As mentioned by President Joe Biden, Putin's war is causing food shortage around the world.
Interruption, sir, interruption.
Including a food security crisis. No. That especially impacts those in the poorest part of the world. So, the world is horrified by Russian missile strike today. And also we will continue to support our Ukrainian partners, brothers and sisters, and hold Russian, including those responsible for atrocities, to account. Thank you.
I'm sorry, sir. Have you taken a look on Putin's perspective?
No.
Okay. What Russia did is not impatient, but it's self-defense. They just want to defend their sovereignty on their territorial area by the militarization and military special operation. In other reason, Putin felt there is injustice in our world, so he wants to make a balance between Western Bloc and Eastern Bloc. And it's a warn for America as a superpower and global police for not arbitrary about other countries' sovereignty. And Western Bloc, who led by America, for not accuse Russia as a cruel aggressor. Because Western Bloc is the cruelest in terms of World War I and World War II. They created a conflict in Middle East and it kills a million victims. And it reminds me of a saying, when you point at someone with your index finger, the three other of the fingers, it's pointing on you.
Oh.
Is it? And for NATO, they would make an official statement, and then the one thing that Muslims miss about it, that is the positivity of this conflict. There is disappearing stigma of Islam, like terrorism, extremism, and Islamophobia. As the fourth UN decided on 15 March as Anti-Islamophobia Day, but why this topic doesn't hype? And it's a chance for Muslims to strengthen Islam's existence and power. But do we want to take the chance?